Attention Eagles fans, news that could shake the structures of the current Super Bowl champion has just arrived, echoing inside and outside Lincoln Financial Field. An unexpected injury during day 12 of training camp puts the immediate future of the offensive line at risk, a vital sector to defending the title. Immediate repercussion, urgent decisions, and growing doubts increase tension in Philadelphia. Welcome. Show your support to the Eagles by reaching 100 likes on today's video. Landon Dickerson, the absolute starter and three-time Pro Bowler at the Eagles' left guard position, suffered a serious leg injury during Sunday's open practice. The scenario is worrisome, especially because Dickerson already had a recent history of knee discomfort, having even missed Saturday's practice. The need for a cart to take him off the field is a sign of what could be a considerable loss for the team. Since Mekhi Becton left in free agency, the Eagles cannot afford to lose their two starting guards. Dickerson not only held the starting spot for 2 consecutive Super Bowl seasons, but also signed a lucrative contract extension, underscoring his strategic importance. His toughness was already tested last season when he played through intense pain. The coming days will be crucial to determine the real extent of the injury. If it is a simple aggravation and just requires rest, Dickerson might return quickly, even for closed practices against the Browns midweek. However, if it is more severe, the Eagles' title defense faces a brutal test without one of its pillars. The coaching staff has activated contingency plans. Veteran Matt Pryor and promising young Trevor Keegan from Michigan are the immediate options to replace Dickerson. Kenyon Green, acquired recently in a trade, is still battling for playing time, while Holland Pierce remains too raw to take on major responsibility. General Manager Howie Roseman will likely consider market moves to fill the gap left by a long absence. Names like Dalton Risner and Cody Whitehair remain free agents and could be potential additions. Even the unlikely return of Brandon Brooks, who looked in shape during recent training, is a remote yet intriguing possibility. Without Dickerson for an extended period, the Eagles' offensive line faces serious risks, potentially compromising pass protection and rushing efficiency, key strengths of the reigning champions. The pressure increases as mistakes in title defense are costly. The fans are on high alert. Dickerson's injury may trigger a crisis, testing roster depth, coaching adaptability, and executive decisions, keeping the Eagles top contenders in 2024. The offensive line vulnerability has become a central theme. The moment calls for caution, but also expectation. Dickerson's and the team's response in the coming days will be crucial. The reality is, the title is threatened by details directly involving the front line. The doubt and official silence heighten the suspense. What seemed a routine training now carries dramatic tones. Once one of the Eagles' greatest assets, their offensive line risks losing its crown jewel at preseason start. Roster transformation depends on coaching resilience and Howie Roseman's investment accuracy. Time ticks and pressure rises for the reigning champion. The situation may worsen any time, and Eagles fans must prepare for a tougher journey.